Good day, Pisces, and welcome to my channel. This is your weekly reading for September 30th to October 6th. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope this reading resonates with you. Universe speak, Spirit's guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? Nine of Diamonds, Five of Spades, Eight of Hearts, and Two of Spades. Okay, so your general energy for the week is the Two of Spades, broken communication. So yeah, you're going to have possibly, with this card coming up in this position, you're possibly going to have multiple broken communications throughout the week. Now, the cards say do not look in yourself for the answers. Rather, look for somebody who is kind of a professional in whatever the subject matter is. So, say the subject matter is math, then you want to look for the person in your life who knows the most about math, right? That's who you want to look for. If it's about relationships, you want to look for the person that knows most about relationships. Get what I'm saying? I'm sure you do. But anyway, yeah, so seek out wisdom from somebody else to help you with broken communications throughout the week. And I feel like you're going to have a lot. Like, I feel like there's just going to be this imbalance of communication this week for you. But here at the beginning of the week, you have the Nine of Diamonds, so you do have a wish fulfillment coming in. Through your hard work, there will be wealth and financial abundance, but you need to accept your worth. Like, I think you know your worth, but I don't think you've accepted it. There's a very big difference. I know my worth. But a lot of times I don't accept it. I fall off that wagon sometimes, and to get to accept that I really do have those abilities or whatnot, you know. So definitely accept your worth when it comes to the beginning of the week here. Well, throughout the whole week, of course, right? Try to hold on to that. But I know from experience that that can fall off sometimes. That sometimes we forget, you know, we do have that. Like, we know it, but we forget that, yeah, that is the real you know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, accept your worth, and through hard work you will have wealth and financial abundance. In the middle of the week, you have the Five of Spades, a warning. Somebody is betraying you. There is betrayal here, and it's going to lead to a breakup. But the cards say that it's time. It's time for this to change. So this is a blessing. This breakup is a blessing. You're not going to see it that way at first, mostly because of emotions and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, this person betrayed you. Maybe they've been betraying you, and you're just now going to find out here in the middle of the week. And yeah, it's, you know, it's going to hurt, you know, but in the long run, it's going to be a blessing that this breakup happens for you. This person may have been holding you back in life and whatnot. At the end of the week, you have the Eight of Hearts. You need to let go. You're holding on to something. You might be holding on to this relationship, whatever this is here, with this person. It might be just something like that. Sometimes it's something that you've held on to for a while. So for some of you, it might be that you've just been holding on to something for too damn long, and it's not time for you to let go and go through that pain of letting it go, so that you can move on, move forward in your life. But like I said, for, you know, a good portion of you, I think that this is what you're holding on to. At the end of the week, you're still holding on to this. You know, you're still in your feels about this, and you need to just let it go. You just need to let it go and go through the pain of realizing that this relationship didn't work out. All right. It happens. That's just how life is, you know. Happens all the time to all of us. But if you stay there, you know, holding on to this and whatnot, it's not going to allow you to move on. It's not going to allow you to move forward in life, you know. So let's go ahead and see what the tarot cards have to say. I can totally see how there's broken communication here. You know, I can totally see that. I mean, with this betrayal and this going on, I feel like you're still heavily, well, not heavily, but you're pretty connected still in contact with this person here. Maybe they're trying to plead you to come back or whatever, or let them back into your life or whatever it may be. Because this doesn't have to be a relationship, like a romantic relationship. It can be, any kind of relationship. But yeah, I kind of feel like that for some of you, that they're, and that's kind of why you need wisdom, because you're going to be kind of emotional here, and you might let them back in when you really shouldn't, but I'm not saying you shouldn't, because that's not really here, but I'm just feeling that. But yeah, and then here also, broken communication maybe with yourself of who you are and whatnot. Maybe you need that wisdom, that word from somebody else that you are, that your worth is that big. I mean, it's still up to you to accept it, but maybe you need to hear it. Okay, let's see what the tarot cards have to say. Universe speak. Spirit's guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? Okay. Okay. So you got the Queen of Swords here. And the Queen of Swords is a very independent person. You know, uh, she, holds her own. She's a very independent leader. Sometimes comes off cold. I think this is somebody coming in. This might be who you need to seek wisdom from, but they come off cold, but they do care, like they do care, but it might seem like they don't, but they do. Okay, that's just their demeanor. This person really cares and just wants to see you better yourself and see your worth, and make the right choices, you know, and yeah, and help you become just as independent. But you need to be your full self, like accepting your worth, in order for this to happen. So yeah, I mean, really good right there that you got somebody coming in. There's definitely the wise one, whoever the wise one is this kind of person, this cold person, uh, comes off kind of stern and whatnot, but she's only that way to make sure that you do what you need to do and see yourself in the light that you should see yourself in, so that you can achieve more and become even more independent in your life. So there you go. I hope this resonates. I hope it helps. And if it does, hit that like button. And if you would, please comment, share, and subscribe. I hope to see you back here next week. And until then, stay safe, stay mindful, and stay healthy.